Hello, pandas and other scrap enthusiasts. It's another beautiful day, a little bit snowy. And look what we have here. I already feel better about this dumpster. There's a chance that could be stainless steel or aluminum. Wow, just look at it. What else have we got? Well, let's have a look, shall we? It kind of looks like that might be the only thing we really get out of here. Which would be totally fine by me. Oh, it's got transformers attached. Little bit of aluminium. There's that foam core aluminium, which I had such a hard time finding a home for last time that I don't think we're going to bother with it this time. Phase loss. I don't know what to call that. I'm not going to start inventing words. Just a little bit of excavation, and it should be ours. Quite a bit of weight on it still, though. How deep does it go? Huh. Well, it looks like it could be a little more work than my initial estimate. Holy cow, boys and girls. A little bit of wire. There's some very real weight on this thing. It's got some copper in it. It's like it's just concrete bags. Does it move at all yet? I would love that ramp too. But oh. Wow. I actually don't know how we do this. That thing is long. Real long. Ooh. I think I get it. These are actually very heavy. They're like sandbags. Oh, look, an actual sandbag. But when we pull this, good chance it's the best thing we find all day. So a little more wire. Oh dear. Block of wood. I think the right move is disassembling it, actually. Yeah. 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 As long as it cooperates. There's like a lot of them. I don't think it's gonna go. I think we gotta go back to plan A. I didn't like plan A. Holy cow. So it's just a matter of getting that, which is a box. I need a shovel. All right. How is this thing attached? Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Back to plan B. I think plan B could work. We dismissed plan B prematurely. Ooh. Uh-oh. I hear voices inside. Yeah, they're opening the thing. Good afternoon. How are you now? Huh? Well, I'm trying to recover this big chunk of aluminum, but the concrete's really heavy.
You're gonna put all that stuff back, right?
100%, yeah. I'm just making a little more space, and then I can pull it back in.
Just so you know, they're coming to get this bin.
Yeah, it looked pretty full. It definitely looked like it was now or never. I wasn't expecting to be here this long, but, you know, that's, well, heavy. If I see him, though, I'll just, like, pull some stuff, flatten it out, and bounce. Like, I'm not gonna make you guys... Okay, Thank you for understanding. I'll be out of here as soon as I can. That one's really in there, eh? Okay. Okay. Hinges are released. If we can flip this, then we can take this. But if that didn't do it, then we're SOL. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah. What an enormous pain in the butt this excavation has been. Okay, so the issue, there's a couple screws that extend past the bottom part here and could get caught on the edge there. So my hope is we can just like give this enough, you know, speed that we can whip it across here without dropping into the chasm. We got one shot. 1, 3, 2. Nice. Nailed it. Does it fit? Technically, well, everything fits. Of course it fits. Let's finish our obligations not to leave a mess so they don't have to think about us anymore. I do want that ramp, and I want that, but it's not gonna happen. Leave it better than we found it and all that. Oh, I forgot these were heavy. Yeah. 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 All better. Now we just gotta get this in there. Also, these gloves are nasty now. I know people are gonna disagree with me on this, but I kind of think we just take the dirty aluminum price. I think we just do our best and then strap it and call it good. Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. How are you? I'm not too bad. For a second, I thought maybe I bit off more than I could chew with this, but well, you shouldn't get any complaints from the bin driver. It looks flat to me. Cheers, buddy. Just wondering if you guys buy, like, what are they called? Electrical box switches? Like the breaker box switches. 'Cause they, no? Okay. Cool. Yeah, so there's no buy price on switches. Now, you guys probably already know that they have little silver contacts in them. They're one of the better sources for the larger silver contacts, but it's still a very small amount of silver. So I got to decide whether I want to, basically we've got enough time in the day for one of two things. We need to make a decision. Do we want to spend the time that we have cleaning this up completely and bringing it in as clean aluminum and see how much we get like that, and then still have a bunch of switches left over, which, keep in mind, are not really worth the time to crack down. And I already have enough if I wanted to do a video in the future anyway. So, or I guess we should check and see if there's any copper bus bars. Or we bring it in the way it is and spend a couple hours seeing what else we can find today. You'll know when I know. We interrupt this program to bring you an important message. Sorry, I wanted to share this because we pointed it out last time, and I thought there was probably at least 2 or 3 of you that wanted to see. So this is the completed project, my roommate's refinishing of that piece of furniture that we found. And although it does have, you know, a few flaws in different places, overall it turned out beautifully. And I love the way the different tones of the 2 different types of wood play off of each other and create something with a bit of more visually dynamic than if it was a single tone. Overall, I think the result was great. I can't take credit for it, but I thought you might enjoy seeing the result. Now, back to the regularly scheduled treasure hunt. All right. Assuming the tools I have cooperate, I've decided to go the middle path. A little bit of both, which is going to suck because these are all flathead. But I looked these up, all right, and these things go for about $100 plus each when they're new. Okay, that's enough out of you. And there's 5 rows of 10. So there's like 50 here. So it's like $5,000 plus worth of items new. Which means, even though I don't have an active eBay store right now, if I decided to start, it would be worth giving these things a quick wash and throwing them on. Because the cheapest used one is like $30. Which means market price for these on eBay is $1,500. And I don't actually believe for a second anyone would pay us anywhere near that for a pile of these things used and untested and covered in concrete. But absolutely no way a modern day contractor just installs all of these with a flathead. Yeah, no. Now, it's not that I have dreams of running a successful eBay store. I do have a few things that I want to sell on eBay, but these are... I figure I can at least give them a quick wash. You know, I could throw them in a bucket, shake them around, wash them off, then dry them in the oven or something so they don't get all rusty on the bits and whatever. And if they don't sell, we can definitely make a video in the future, because this is more than enough for that. Concrete dust, my favorite. Anyway, well, you get the idea. 2 transformers and a whole bag of those. Just go see what we get. That's obviously a lot of the weight that this thing had. We're gonna find out. Well, we got like $35 out of that, which isn't, you know, isn't amazing, but isn't the worst. Whoops. Get that straightened out. And of course, we would have gotten more if we took the time to clean it up. No question about that. But how long would it have taken us to clean it up? If we had all the right tools, which we didn't necessarily have all the right tools on us, maybe like an hour? And honestly, it probably would have been worth it. But I wanted to go on an adventure. Like, who could imagine missing out on this? Ooh, look at all this. Why such a dirty pileup? Huh. This is not too bad. But I think I'd better move this around. Oh man, this is just gonna be kind of a disaster now that they've ripped through in multiple you know, I didn't really expect anything different. But it's just gonna be a mini run. I've got a proper strong bag for that later. So for now, two motors is pretty sweet. We'll get the steel. And that's probably... Whoop. Snow in the boot. Always snow in the boot. The critical flaw of the slip-ons, huh? Convenience. But at what cost? Why would you leave such a mess? That's so strange. I mean, we'll get it nice and cleaned up for you, but it's still strange to just dump it right there. Maybe the idea was if they dumped it right there, it would make it more obvious for me. Eh? Eh? Like the bat signal? Yeah, I doubt it too. Dirty aluminum. Maybe we'll find more. Maybe not. But we'll find out. And then that's just somebody else's bin. No metal. They got a metal bin. But they probably have a plan for it. Alright. Basically nothing. And that one's recycling. Garbage only. No thubs. Not much garbage either. What about that one? I see nothing in that one. What about... Huh. Actually got a fair few cans. This one's always kind of gross, but yeah. Oh, that's like frozen into something. Oh, there we go. A little bit of wire. That thing's heavy. So we got some batteries. Where did that wire I threw go? Oh. It's got a copper ring on them, whatever that is. So there we go. Bag of bottles. Some wires. Oh, I didn't bring the hammer. I left the hammer at the shop. Well. There we go. Cute. Alright. We've only got a little time left, so I figure we'll mess around in the back alleys, see what we can find. Oh, those might be too frozen for us to find. Alright, forget it. Keep your trash. We'll find someone else's trash. Burp. Unremarkable. A couple cans way in the bottom, but I'm not sure how I'd get out. Ooh. It's actually kind of nice. Cool. I think I might grab one of those and see if it'll work as a oh, an airplane. No, not as an airplane. See if it'll work as a whiteboard. Cool. It's very shiny. Steel. Alright. Having a quick peek. Don't worry, it is on private, whatever, but I asked and he said it was fine if I wanted to have a look for some metal. It doesn't look like there's gonna be any metal, to be honest. Nope. Just wood, cardboard, and mud. And snow. A lot of snow. Whoop! Alright. Let's bounce. Ugh. We're actually running out of time. Like, I know it's just a mini load, but I kind of expected that. I'll explain more later. We basically have enough time for like one decent hit, and then we gotta bounce. I spy with my little eye an alternator. Boop. Alright, now some of you are likely justifiably wondering, why bring in such a baby run? It's because I need this truck empty. I and my scrap hauling abilities are expected on a job site this week. Yes. So I was hoping to find more at the end of the day. But regardless of how much we managed to find, it was important to me to end the day with the truck bed empty. Whew, all right. From that, we got another 30 bucks. So 65 total. Not the greatest run of our scrap lives, but that's okay. Yes, it would have been nice to go home with a bit more, and the correct move would have been to bring the motors home. I sold the 2 motors that we got here and now, just to try and boost the numbers up a little bit. But also because I feel a little overwhelmed by all the junk that is currently happening in the garage, so I need to spend some time fiddling with making that clean and reasonable, which I'll probably share some of. Because why not? I love sharing my adventures, even if they're chill at home. Well, I'm not going to make you watch me do my taxes or something. But,